I'm over the age of 40. Do I know if I'm ever going to get married or not? She doesn't know, and that's not a gamble that she's ready to, go with. So why don't I just look for a suitable means of getting a baby? Because I can take. Hi guys, you're welcome to another beautiful day. My name is Obinje, your one and only relationship enthusiast. If you're seeing me for the first time, let me take this moment and welcome you to this channel where we talk about love, life, marriage, everything that has to do with relationship. So please don't forget that you can subscribe to this channel by turning your post notification on, giving this video a thumbs up, and also you can join in the conversation down below. Don't forget that you can also follow me on my Facebook page. It's Obinje's World. So please hurry along, subscribe, and follow me on my page. So today, what are we talking about? Like I said, there's always gist day in, day out in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. So I just woke up this morning and I see that people are dragging Linda Ikeji that she is pregnant, allegedly pregnant. The famous gist lover, or is it gist lover, who came up with this story? Gist lover usually gives all these cryptic messages. It's left for you to be able to decode. So gist lover came up with the story of this blogger in Nigeria that is currently pregnant for her second child, and based on the cryptic messages, it sent spikes towards Linda. So once again, people are dragging Linda. Now, for those of us who do not know Linda Ikeji is a Nigerian blogger. Yeah, she's a blogger in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, in my own opinion, she led the pace for blogging, took blogging from nothing in Nigeria to something. She opened the way for a lot of people to go into that business of blogging, and she actually did make a name for herself. She's not just famous when it comes to blogging, she has also made a lot of money from blogging. So that's who Linda Ikeji is. Now, the thing about this, her alleged pregnancy, why people are dragging her, is that sometime in the past, I wasn't following Linda at that time. Everything that I am saying is practically as a result of what I might have read left, right, and center. Reality was that back in the days, Linda used to preach about celibacy on her maybe Instagram handle or whatever. I wasn't following her then because I didn't want to follow. You don't get to follow everybody, and even till date, I'm not following her. But well, I don't even know because I hardly check on her. So rather, she used to preach about celibacy, abstinence from sex if you're not married, and all of that. Then, bam, the so-called Linda that was preaching celibacy got pregnant and gave birth to a child. Do you understand? Linda, who was saying people should not, unmarried people should not engage in any sexual activity, got pregnant. I remember that was 2019 or thereabout, when the whole gist was everywhere that Linda is pregnant, Linda is pregnant, Linda is pregnant. And a lot of people were bashing her, that you that was telling us not to get pregnant, you that was saying we should not sleep with any man if we are not married, you are the one who has gotten pregnant. It's a case of you telling us do as I say and not as I do. And when I read that, when all that story was going on that time, I was laughing in my mind, because people are yet to come to the understanding and the realization that, you see, this social media thing, it is really do as I say, not as I do. That is, I can come here and tell you people do this, so don't do that. But behind closed doors, I know my pain alone. I know what I'm facing, so I can choose to do against whatever it is that I'm preaching to my team of young girls, or my followers of young girls, or whatever. That's what you guys need to understand, that social media is a place where people come and say whatever it is they want to say because of knowledge or exposure. But in reality, that might not be exactly what they are practicing. They are preaching this and actually practicing it in a different way. So yes, Linda got pregnant, gave birth to her child that time. Now, before I go any further, let me just say what I feel or I think about this whole stuff of Linda getting pregnant. When we are young, there are so many things that we are going to say, that we are going to do. There are so many beliefs that we have. And of course, we are entitled to your beliefs, we are entitled to your ideas, we are entitled to anything. And when it comes to the issue of, sex or marriage and all of that, when you are young, you are entitled to feeling or believing or thinking anyhow. So I want to believe at that time, when Linda must have been a bit younger, she was thinking that she wanted to get married, and not just get married, she wanted to get married without having to have slept or whatever with so many people. So the best way was to always be talking about it, and judging by the fact that she had a lot of young girls looking up to her. So maybe she wanted to be that role model to girls that I can get to this age without having to sleep around, and yes, I will get married, and of course life will go on. It's not a bad thing when you are young, you are thinking like that. But the truth is that by the time reality starts to hit on you, and your reality can be different from another person's reality. So let's say in your early 20s, mid 20s, late 30s, early 30s, you're still in that school of thought that I will not sleep around, which actually is a good thing. I will not do this, I will not be promiscuous, I will not flirt, I will not do this, my body count will still be minimal. I will do everything that I'm supposed to do, humanly speaking, so that I can get a good husband. Then you get to your mid 30s, your late 30s, and you begin to see that life is not being fair to you, life is not being kind to you. I have to do something about it. And you see, the truth is that maybe all those years when Linda started her blog and she started making money, she might have been thinking that now a good number of men would want me because I'm financially free. I'm just the whatever it is that a man wants for a wife, because I'm not going to be dependent, rather I'm going to be supportive in the house and all of that. But you see, that's not always how life turns out to be. So the truth is that making all the money, all the fame, you are not the ideal catch for a wife, for a man, because he feels that you are financially stable, you can take care of everything that you want, you can do anything that you want, you really do not need me in your life per se. So you see, I'm not saying that women who are financially stable and all of that don't get married. As a matter of fact, they do get married, but you see, different strokes for different folks. So whichever one you fall into, it's your lot. So maybe all of this is just assumptions, okay? They are not true or anything, just assumptions because of the situation on the ground. So you see, Linda might have gotten to a stage in her life and realized that husband is not coming. I don't want to be single, but there's actually nothing I can do about it. And since husband is not coming, I cannot go and force anybody to marry me. The last thing that I would do. So the best bet is that, shouldn't I try and get a child? Yes. Now this is where a lot of minds are not getting it. Linda got to a stage in her life and realized that, okay, I'm single, there's really nothing I can do about it. If I cannot change the fact of my singleness or my status as a young girl, then there's nothing I can do about it. But I can actually change the status of being a mother or not. And this is where we want people to understand that, yes, Linda was preaching, do not engage in sex, do not do this as a single girl, blah, 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 blah. But you can still be a mother even if you have not engaged in any kind of premarital sex. Yeah, that's what you people don't understand. And that's what this video is all about. Linda, there were pictures of her being pregnant for her first pregnancy. But till date, do you people know who got her pregnant? Do you know the man who got her pregnant? It could have been a man, natural conception. Yes, and that is the natural way of getting pregnant. Girl meets man and the rest is pregnancy. But that is just one side of it. Have you people thought about surrogacy? Yeah, that's another area that we are yet to come to the understanding and the acceptance of it. It's now that surrogacy is making name, but as far back, see, not even as far back as some few years back, surrogacy, what I'm just trying to say is that a lot of people still don't even understand surrogacy. A lot of people don't even know that there's something called surrogacy. A lot of people, religious wise, do not accept surrogacy. You get it? But wait until you are in the shoes of the woman who is not married and who is in her late 30s, over 40s, and then you understand that there are other options of having a child. So surrogacy could have been just one way that Linda might have taken to getting a child. And because you people don't understand surrogacy, so she decided that it's either I come out and tell the public, which of course she doesn't owe anybody any explanation. Unfortunately, her page was a place where she used to talk about abstinence and all of those kind of things. But this is a personal journey, so she's decided that I'm not going to talk about surrogacy, because where do I start to explain to people that somebody else is carrying my baby? So the best bet is, let me be wearing baby bump. from when the bump starts to show, every month that it's increasing in size, I will get a bump that is suiting the size of the pregnancy. It's better people see me pregnant than them knowing that there is a surrogate mother. You get what I'm saying? So there's the option that she might have taken, which is surrogacy, and she would rather go with the insult that, is it not you that was preaching celibacy? Is it not you that was preaching celibacy? And here you are pregnant. It is. To her, it's a better option than people knowing that that baby actually is not hers, because we still don't understand it yet till you are in that person's shoes and you understand that surrogacy is another option. Then there's the option of IVF. Now, what I'm trying to say is that that pregnancy that we were seeing, those pictures we were seeing of Linda, could have been real. If it were not so, if it was not fake baby bump, it could have been real pregnancy. And it didn't necessarily mean that she got pregnant by sleeping with one man. It could be IVF. Go and read about IVF. Linda is not a small girl. Financially, Linda is up to the task of taking care of herself and taking care of her baby, and you see, or her babies. So you see, when she checks everything, over the age of 40, do I know if I'm ever going to get married or not? She doesn't know, and that's not a gamble that she's ready to go with. So why don't I just look for a suitable means of getting a baby? So what I'm saying in essence is that yes, financially she can take care of her baby, and the truth is that I know some of you here will be saying, a baby without a father figure, scratch that. A baby without a father figure with a mother that has money can turn out better than most of you who have father and mother. See, money plays a vital role in the developmental stage of a child into adulthood. That's what most of you don't know. Forget the fact that yes, we have some rich people that have children that are wayward, but an intentional mother who knows that there is no father figure in her child's life is ready to pay as much money as she can for personal development for that child from the cradle stage. That's what you people don't know. It starts with good schools. See, the money will get everybody who can take care of that child, so that at the end of the day, that child turns out to be a responsible human being. That's what people don't know. I don't want this video to be any longer than it is already. What I was just trying to say is that Linda does not owe any one of us explanation, if indeed she's the one that blog is talking about having a child again. Until you walk the shoes of someone before you understand the situations they are going through. Linda is not a small girl, and she has decided that even if I will not get a husband, at least let me have a child or children. I don't want to grow old being lonely. Loneliness, you guys don't want to understand. You don't want to know what loneliness is. With all the money in the world, loneliness is at your beck and call. The truth is that you are wondering if she has not come across men. Money, see, she has come across men, but the kind of money Linda has as it is now, the men in Nigeria that she's coming across might not want her as a wife. You see, the truth about life, the one you want as a husband does not want you as a wife. And there's a stage you get to that reality begins to hit you left, right, and center, and you would take the bull by the horn to do the things that will make you happy. If it is getting a husband, that one is not within her power. But if it's to get a child or children, it's something that God has blessed her financially. She can get it. So this video is just to let you know that there are many things we might have said when we were much younger, but by the time we age and reality starts to tell us the truth, we scratch those things we said. We said it when we were young. We were we were not informed. We were speaking out of immaturity, or we were speaking based on the things that were available to us. You get what I'm saying? That time she was young, she must have been thinking, oh, I'm famous, I'm rich. Which man will not want me as a wife? Of course. Who will not want me as a wife and a mother to his children? But now that reality has hit her, auntie, if I cannot get a husband, but I can get children. But this is social media where discussions are brought up for people to talk. All these blogs post stories so that they get engagement. So trust me, Linda will be fine. Linda will be okay. She has the money to get herself a child or children, and not just get herself a child or children. She has the money to take care of them more than even we that are married. So guys, this is where I'm going to end this video on. Does Linda owe anybody an explanation about her having a second child out of wedlock? And the answer is no. She's doing what is going to make her happy in the long run, because it's the same you people that will come out and say that, with all her money, loneliness wants to finish her. None of you will avail your children. And you see, with this our mentality in Nigeria here, some of you will be afraid of, even if you have family members like that in your home, you'll be afraid of even giving your children to them to go and spend weekend, because you will be branding and tagging them with malicious words. So at the end of the day, she's doing what is best for her. Forget everything she might have said in the past. This is life, this is reality. And see, the truth will always set you free in anything that you do. So guys, this is it about Linda Ikeji and her alleged pregnancy. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's Obinje Old Talk. Follow me on my Facebook page. It's Obinje's World. And don't forget that you can turn on your post notification on both platforms. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, and of course, join the conversation down below. And I'll see you in another one. Bye.